report to Hemlock, do anything like that. So I've added the effect to your sheet. Alex, you can just drag and drop. It should be good.
All right.
I think we definitely want to talk to Hemlock and Father Santos.
Okay.
At minimum, maybe more, but that's the starting point.
Okay. So as of right now, Mims has ghoul fever, but she hasn't manifested any effects. And Alendril will wake up feeling a little so-so. So you'll know that he has ghoul fever, but that'll be in the morning.
I guess we didn't know that they were affected.
No.
Because they didn't show signs. Yeah, so we didn't have a chance to do a heal check.
Yeah, it still has to take a day to kind of to manifest. So you get back to Sandpoint probably 6-7 o'clock at night. We kind of glossed over a few things. We can role play it out, or we can just kind of say what you want to say and kind of hand wave it. We're not on any particular schedule or anything like that. So
I think that we just basically want to keep the sheriff informed as to the facts of what we discovered.
Okay. Anything that you want to put in or leave out specifically, or anything like that, or?
As far as Alexis is concerned, all the facts are pertinent. There's no reason to leave anything out unless someone
okay.
to say something.
All right. You get into the details of the necromancer and the potential deal that you cut with them and all that, or are you just going to kind of... Because that was a few episodes ago, so I don't know.
Yeah. I was thinking more about... I think we already talked to him about that.
No, actually, it's all the same day. You guys went straight from Sandpoint to the sanatorium, to the crime scene, then to the sanatorium, and then to the farmlands.
Yeah, we definitely want to report like there's ghouls out and about roaming the hillsides, you know.
Oh yeah, he got word from Farmer Grump after Grump met you on the road. Grump made it all the way to Sandpoint, so he beat you probably by about a half an hour.
Okay, and then we want to report what we found at the farmhouse and count for how many ghouls we took care of, but we don't know what the end total is. You know, how many could be wandering around, who knows where.
So what I said was, after you guys had taken care of the farmhouse to account for like the rest of the afternoon, that you guys went from one farm to another in the south of the Soggy River, and I gave you experience points for taking out a couple more things of ghouls to get you back to get you over 5th level. So as far as you guys know, that everything south of the Soggy River is basically ghoul free, unless there was some hiding that you didn't see. So it's basically clean, but there could be who knows what out there.
The clues that we've found, like pretty much each of us in the party had a letter, you know, kind of focused on us so far. Maybe a couple of people have been left out, but all these letters we've found target somebody in the party to the lordship. And I think, if I remember right, the Misgivings were connected to that as well.
Yeah. The Misgivings is I don't know if you guys want to do any research on it or not, but if you just give me like a knowledge history check, I can give you some information about the Misgivings if you want to.
Would nobility fall in that? Or no, you specifically want history?
Yeah, you can do nobility. That's fine. I'll let you use that. Some of this is... okay.
Oh, Alexis went bye-bye. That character sheet is gone. 1 second. Huh. Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I see. So, like, that is cool. Okay, so if you notice that on the very front page of your character sheet, it's got a thing for a damage reduction now. So let's see if the front page on Sushi's sheet, see damage.
It's been there the whole time.
No, that hasn't been there. That's new. I've
On
never
the
seen.
front page?
I've never seen that before.
Huh. For Alexa's character sheet, it's been there since we made the character.
Oh, I did
Uh-huh.
not. I did not know that. So let's.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
And then it should pop. It should pop up automatically. That is cool.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
So I should get rid of the one on there then?
Yeah, I'll delete it off. Let's see.
All
Here.
right.
And let's delete sushi from the sheet and drag this one over. And it should pop up, in theory. Let's see here. And no. Okay.
All right. I'll drag those effects back on then, and we'll worry about it later. Oh.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. Well, hang on. You could drag right from the front page. Look at that.
Oh.
I thought.
Okay.
Let's see here. No, maybe not. No, you can't. Okay.
All right. When I dragged from the other page.
The other page works, yeah. But some
Okay.
some
All
of
right.
what I was okay. Anyway, let's not get caught up in that. Where were we, Ray?
History check.
History, yes. 9 and 10. Okay, so you get just some things that you guys know off the top of your head about the Misgivings.
What's the Misgivings?
That is Foxglove's Manor is sometimes known as the Misgivings.
Oh, we had something last time that pointed us that direction.
Yeah.
A
The
key? Did we get a key?
key from Rogers Craisby, who is the caretaker at the Misgivings, and Grace Stavila, the survivor from the attack in the sanatorium, said that his master was waiting for you guys at the Misgivings.
Sounds like we're being pointed towards the Misgivings.
Indeed.
This time, let's pack a nice sack lunch.
You have a rough idea of where it is on the Hinterlands map. It is clearly labeled. If you guys have that one or not. There is a river called the Foxglove River. There is a bluff called the Foxglove Bluff. Yeah, follow the Foxglove River. It is, I'm sorry, it's right here. And there's a little bridge, and it's a couple miles from the Lost Coast Road, not far from where the farmlands where you guys were, the Habley farm, where all the ghouls were. There's a little, like a crossroads not far from the bridge that crosses the river that leads along the north side of the Foxglove River towards Foxglove Manor, presumably. Hemlock tells you that, as far as he knows, the manor is about 80 years old, and it's always been like in the Foxglove family. He says some of the Varisians call it the Misgivings. Says it has a bad reputation. Sometimes the Varisians are notoriously superstitious people, but for good reason. They are somewhat magically inclined, and they're kind of bound to the land. So when they say that they've sighted strange lights in the attic windows, muffled sounds of screaming from above and below, even rumors of a huge bat-winged devil living in the caves below the manor. You take it with a grain of salt, but there's probably some element of truth to it. He says that recently, as far as he knew, Alder and Foxglove was trying to get the place renovated, but he had a hell of a time getting people to go out and work on it.
So did they go and work on it?
He did manage to live there for a little while. He's not sure if he's still living. He saw him in town about a month ago, around the time of the goblin attacks. He remembers seeing Elder and Foxglove.
We went on a hunt with him, right?
Sure did. He bought your riding horses
Yeah.
as a thanks for saving him and his dog.
Pack up, head out.
Is there room in your carriage, the wedding, the mobile wedding chapel for like food? Like a bag or so of each for each person to throw some.
We're just a
dried
wedding
food.
cake.
Yeah. Water, and drink, wine, whatever.
Darcel?
Yeah, I'm not carrying that much stuff right now, as far as I recall. Sure.
What sort of supplies do you want to procure?
Just, I'm thinking 3 days worth of supplies, just in case we have to, it takes time to get down there,
Okay.
and we have to stay
Like
there.
food rations and
Each of those squares is a quarter of a mile on the hinterlands map, and you go about 3 miles an hour on horseback. So you can easily do like 1, 2, it should only take about 3 hours to get there, 4 hours.
Yeah, but in an alternate world, we got trapped into a dungeon without enough food. So let's take a few days.
Yeah, and you were basically a doorway away from the city.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Feel free to gather whatever supplies you might want. You also said you want to talk to Father Xantus?
Yes, because ghouls are in the realm of the, religion and whatnot. So he may be wanting to know this information. There may be an increase in ghoul fever. He might need to be prepared to deal with.
Okay.
Well, can he cure the people in the party that might have ghoul fever?
He cannot. You might recall he's only level 4. If only you knew a level 5 cleric.
We do have a level 5.
sorry, is there something that I can do about ghoul fever?
I think Remove Disease is a level 3 spell for clerics. Let's have a look. Might even be a level 3 spell for druids. And we know a level 5 druid as well. Yes, it is. Mims can cast a spell, and I believe Darcel is also capable of casting the spell. So remove disease can cure all diseases from which the subject is suffering. You must make a caster level check, d20 plus the caster level, against the DC of each disease affecting the target. Success means the disease is cured. Spell also kills some hazards and parasites, such as green slime and others. Does not prevent a reinfection after a new exposure at a later date. So let's see here. Alandrill, I believe, old Fortitude Saver. Yeah, he wakes up sick, whereas Mims, second save, so she's cured already. So her ghoul fever does not properly manifest. And Alandrill's begins to. So I'm going to give him his D3 con and D3 dex damage. Here's his con of 3 and his dex of 2. All right.
It looks like he'll be riding in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
Can our heal checks help with that at all? Treat injury?
I don't know. I think if it's like a bed rest kind of situation, you could make a
Yeah.
check. If you guys are going to go out adventuring, I don't know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a monitoring for the 8-hour period while you're resting.
So let's see. Yeah, I'm going to
We wouldn't
say
have known to do it to begin at night, but we know now in the morning.
we're going to say that Mims is going to take um, two cure disease spells, and that'll leave Darcel with all his regular spells at hand during the adventure. So let's see here.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't add my third level spells. I shall do that now.
That's okay. We'll do a couple caster level checks and see if she can alleviate. So let's see here. Caster level check. It's just a d20 plus 5. She's looking to beat I think it's a 14. Okay, there we go. Alendril's disease is cured. And we'll also give lesser restoration to do 2 of those. That'll leave you with... Okay. So he'll have a little bit of damage, but... so 1 of each. Okay, cool. All right, so you get the ghoul fever situation sort of sorted. But Father Xantus is alarmed because he's not able to magically cure it like you guys are.
Tell him to go level up.
He's got it. He says he's got to go out to Thistletop and fight some monsters that might have moved in there so he can level up.
Well, there's nothing that's saying we need to get there immediately, right?
No. That's true. You can take a day. Would you like to take a day?
Well, they're going to come with us, even though they're not here now playing. The characters are going to come with
Absolutely.
us. If we think we can get them, recovered in a day.
Yeah, Alendril's basically, he's just down 1 point of con and 1 point of dex. That's it. Yeah. He's fine.
Or we can, if we think we need to get moving, let's pack our food and any other items we're going to get. Let's get rolling.
All right.
I can't think of any other clues we have to lead us anywhere else at the moment. Am I missing something?
I don't think so.
No, we got the key. Take the key.
Yeah, you've got the key to, and that's definitely 100%. You ask Hemlock. He says, yeah, that's the key to Foxglove Manor. He's quite shocked to find out that Rogers Craesby has been killed, and that he was risen as a ghast.
So, would we know what makes one a ghoul? We've seen that, and we've met many ghouls, but a ghast, do we know what makes one go to that degree of severity?
I don't think that your religion checks indicated any such thing. I don't even know, to be honest with you. It's just I think maybe in this case it was just because there was a special relationship. But I don't think there's any game mechanics.
Okay.
He might have been killed by a ghast as opposed to a ghoul.
Yeah. Or something higher up on the scale.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, I'm trying to remember. We have these items, right? It's been a while. This message thing, right? The stone. Silver Bell come with.
Yeah,
Between myself and Ratatouille, the Silver Bell communication thing, not the whole party, right?
right. There's two bells.
Yeah.
When the ringer rings it, it makes noise on the person that's holding it
Okay.
instead of.
So I'm refreshing trail rations, but in addition, 3 days worth of food
Okay.
on the cart if I. Ow. Why am I praying for it?
What I can do is I can just put it. We can just say that there's a week for everybody.
Yeah. If Darcel allows us to use this cart to transport that.
Yeah, it's a couple. It's a couple sacks full of dried goods. It's no problem. Plenty of room for that.
Horse feed and all that stuff.
Probably won't fly during his Elvis weddings, but in between, sure.
Okay, are we ready to move out?
Do it.
All right. So it is calendar. It is the 2nd of Neff.
Yeah. During the downtime, we're not waiting the day. We're moving right away, right?
Okay.
Is that what the party agrees?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I was gonna say what we did on the down day, but
Yeah, let's do a down day so everyone starts fresh.
okay.
Okay.
Well, then Alexis is doing her daily routine, but while I was in the Rusty Dragon, not shy about having a conversation with Amiko if she's willing to listen. So there's another person that knows what's up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Leaving anything out or having anything specific?
Um, it's basically rumor control, right? So I figured if there's rumors that are going to spread, it's probably going to be in a tavern. So if the tavern keeper knows the true info, she can control what gets out and what doesn't, right?
Yep.
So that's what I'm thinking. But
And what do you want to get out and what don't you want to get out?
well, certainly word's going to get around that there's ghouls all over the place. And so
Yeah, but we don't need to share the sanatorium
right.
necromancer
That's
stuff.
not part. What I'm more concerned about is ghouls running around in the farmlands. That part is going to be under control. We're on it.
It's and don't forget
Heroes of Sandpoint, yeah, we're working it.
don't forget that the rumors are coming from Farmer Grump, who's a notorious drunk. And he was half bombed when you talked to him, but it was just to get his courage up to go there and investigate. And and he doesn't really know what they are. He knows he's seen some horrific things, but he's not really sure what he's seen. And he might liquor himself up pretty good and kind of sleep off the whole next day.
Right. Well, Amiko, being a former adventurer, would have a sense of like what. Yeah, this isn't panic mode, right?
Yeah.
So.
So far, other than there was some rumors of the murder at the mill, and maybe some trouble in the farmlands, but we're not really sure exactly what.
Right. We're on it.
And the Heroes of Sandpoint are venturing out. We've seen them loading the cart and gathering their horses. You're looking at, it's a brisk autumn day. It's starting to get chilly. You guys make your way out early in the morning. You get to the river, Foxglove River, probably around 11 o'clock in the morning. And you estimate that at a decent pace, if the track is in decent condition, you should get to Foxglove Manor probably by noon or 1 o'clock. Somewhere midday-ish.
Sounds good.
You don't encounter anything along the way. No attacks from the Brine Stump Marsh.
What kind of What would we have expected from the Brainstorm Mars? Is that Goblin Land?
It is. There's a tribe of goblins that live in there called the Licktoad goblins. They are,
Right.
yeah. The in fact, the goblin that gave you the most trouble had told Rampa that he was going to join the Licktoad goblins after he severed the ties on the bridge.
That druid that we didn't kill. That's
Yes.
what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully he behaves. It stays in the marsh.
So anyway, no trouble. The H on the map is where you guys are. H stands for heroes. You get to Foxglove Manor. I will give you a description and throw you on the map here. There's everybody. It's quite a crew. Let's see here. Foxglove Manor. The route leading out to Foxglove Manor is a 3-mile hike along a narrow path that follows the Foxglove River from the covered bridge where it flows under the Lost Coast Road to the dark sea cliffs overlooking the Verisian Gulf. Here, wild seabirds call out to a roaring ocean that churns hundreds of feet below. As you guys near the Foxglove Manor, it almost seems as if nature herself has become sick and twisted. Nettles and thorns grow more prominent. Trees are leafless and bent, although at this time of year, it's not unusual for trees to be losing their leaves. But it seems like more pronounced and maybe more permanent. Like you don't see a lot of like tree color change or anything like that. It's mostly like doesn't look like there's any leaves on these trees. And the wind seems unnaturally cold and shrill as it whistles through the cliffside crags. The path slowly rises, bending around a steep corner in the cliffs, and then Foxglove Manor looms at the edge of the world. It's a strangely cold sea wind rises to a keening shriek as Foxglove Manor comes into view. The place has earned its local nickname of the Misgivings well, for it almost appears to loathe its perch high above the ocean, as if the entire house were poised for a suicide leap. The roof sags in many places, and mold and mildew cake the crumbling walls. Vines of disease-looking gray wisteria strangle the structure in several places, hanging down over the precipitous cliff edge, almost like tangled braids of hair. The house is crooked, its gables angling sharply, and breached in at least 3 places, hastily repaired by planks of sodden wood. Chimneys rise from various points among the rooftops, leaning like old men in a storm, and grinning gargoyle faces leer from under the eaves. And as you guys get closer, you can see a burned out outbuilding. Looks like it might have been maybe like a gatehouse or like a servant's house or some sort of coach house or something like that. Let's see what you guys see on the map. Let me turn on your vision preview. Let's turn on the lights. There we go. You guys see okay? Yeah.
I'm not seeing the map.
Oh, I should probably send it to everybody. There we go. It's probably a decent idea.
That would explain why I didn't see anything. Got it.
All right. So just almost like due south of you guys is like the burned out outbuilding, and then the front doors to the Misgivings is kind of southeast on the along the trail. You can kind of see the 2 front doors. And there's also windows and the windows are all kind of like grimy and unwashed, like almost like the grit of time. It's kind of like caked on the windows, but there's also like curtains behind the windows, and all the windows that you can see right here, none of them look broken, which is like an old abandoned building. Vandals, no doubt, would be throwing rocks at it or something like that. But it's so far out of the way, and it probably has such a dire kind of reputation that people seem to leave it alone.
How's Nim's taking this? It'd be like the opposite of her.
Yeah. This is she sort of sensed it as she got closer. It's kind of like this almost feeling there's a sickness around here. Like the land itself is kind of sick.
Well, we can cure disease and we're done, right?
Exactly, that's it. Boom.
Is Orc joining us?
Orc is joining you.
All right.
Team NPC.
Well, it's this building. I guess these are ruins. Does it look like it's been like this for a while, or is it recently ruined?
Yeah, it looks like it's been like that for quite some time.
I'm gonna sneak all the way.
What is the range of our bell communication?
You don't know. I don't know if you've tested it out yet.
Nope.
We're gonna stealth too. Where's it?
I think we should. Well, I would like to investigate this building,
Okay.
or what's left of here, and then we'll go in the house.
Sure.
Maybe something here that we need to think about.
So you see, the first thing that you notice is there's a couple sickly-looking ravens sitting on the burned out wall. And you guys get closer, they kind of caw at you and fly off. They don't look like they're 100% healthy.
Chance to detect magic on them?
Detect magic? Okay.
Can Cheese? I want Cheese to talk to him. Say hi. Let's see.
Yeah, okay. They ignore Cheese completely. And Cheese notices that there's something wrong with them. They're either sick or something. And there's only like there's a couple on the front wall. There's a couple more on the back wall, and they've flown away. So you get to the let's see here. It's possible to tell how many floors the outbuilding that stood here once had, for all that remains are the sooty scorched stones of its foundation. To the east, a 4-foot wide stone well sits partially collapsed in the corner of the ruins.
Are there any footprints or obvious fresh markings of anyone or anything roaming around?
Okay, so that would be Rampa's.
Yeah, look at Rampa when I asked that.
Okay.
He would probably gladly roll a survival check.
He would definitely want to roll a survival check. And I'm going to say that Mims is definitely going to aid him. So let's add 2 to this. Yeah, there's been some footprints around here. This is fairly recent humanoid footprints.
Can he tell if it's been made by the ghoul or made by a more human, properly human behaving or humanoid, whatever, elf, whatever?
He says that
I mean, he would get a bonus versus undead, right?
Yeah, it's definitely no shoes, so it's probably a ghoul. And he's also noted that Purr might have also been here. He sees a couple distinctive tabaxi footprints.
maybe some shedded fur.
Yeah, so 25. He notes that there's some shedded fur on the lip of the old well.
Track that kitty.
Who is it? Yeah, we gotta do that.
So he checks out along the main path and up to the front doors, and he sees some. Let's give you another check here. See some booted footprints, a couple, and some unbooted footprints. But in addition to that, let's see here. He notes a lack of Purr's footprints. He doesn't see any more of hers.
They went down the well, huh?
So look in the well.
So you look in the well. You can see down probably about 60, 70 feet in it, and then it goes dark.
The old cast light on a stone trick, and
Okay. Cast light on cast light on a stone. Falls about 100 feet. Splashes in the water. You can kind of see it sink down until it goes dark again.
and those crows or ravens or whatever they were.
Yeah, they've flown off. There is a slight tinge of rotting meat. Just like maybe like a dead small animal. Ratatouille, what are you up to over there, my friend?
I snuck over there.
You sure did. You doing anything exciting?
Yeah, just look in.
Look in the grimy windows, but there's curtains on the inside. It doesn't look like these windows have been cleaned in quite some time. You got front doors and side doors follow along the two different paths.
Mm-hmm.
Pickle is amazing. Especially in that pillowcase.
I'm going to
Fiber and milk.
scan this place for undeads. Detect undead. Beep,
Oh.
beep, 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 beep.
What's the thickness of wood walls that?
Oh, I'll go through the glass.
Okay. Let's see, right in there. I don't.
I go there, I go there, I go there. I'll just go around the place. Let
Okay.
me see the
Yeah. What does it tell you? What kind of information do you get?
Let me find it. 60 feet, cone. First round, yes or no to undead.
Yes.
Second round, number of undead auras and the strength of the strongest one.
Okay, so 1 and faint.
And then the third round is the location.
Location in this chamber beyond the window, beyond the curtain.
Okay, well, I'll just go around the whole house.
Okay.
See if there's any more.
Let me
in.
let me cue in on your mini to see what you can see. Okay, go ahead. Move around, and I'll kind of tell you as you go. Yep. Entrance hall. 3 more rounds. Once again, I think this one it's 1, and it is moderate.
Yeah, I can do 1 foot of stone or 3 feet of wood.
Okay. You get that through the glass window, just on the other side in the other direction. And then you get it right there, too. The same aura. And then there, nothing.
Doop, doop, doop.
Let's see there. Yes. Timeout. You've got
Infested.
yeah, 1 and moderate again.
Moderate, 2 to 4 hit dice. Okay.
Yep, and same thing as you go around. It's all seems to be focused in this area to the beyond these windows that you're just at right now. The ones that is probably the same room. Seems to be the same aura.
White gloves and a white shirt. Both of them.
Yeah, can you unstick my guy?
Oh, are you stuck? Okay, sir. Let me see here. I gotta shift you. There we go. Let's see here. You can't see over the cliff, can you? There we go. Let me just click on you here. Let me. Let me see here. I'm going to disable the line of sight so you can have a look at what the cliffside looks like. So that's why you're stuck. All right.
Okay, so then I'll go all the way around and check the other side.
Yeah, check the other side. And when you're looking down, it's like 100 feet, and there's some rocks down below, and the surf is crashing up. It's a pretty violent sea right here. It's reminiscent of the sea at Thistletop, but it almost seems like more. Thistletop might have been more sheltered. This seems to the waves seem almost more violent, and it's like a rockier shore down below.
Whose house is this again?
Aldern Foxglove.
Do we care? I ask everybody. There's a shitload of undead in there. I like just burning it down and leaving.
Yeah. Well, we're coming here to figure out the connection between this house and whatever's going on with the ghouls and gas and whatnot. If we burn it down, we won't know.
And the murders.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
well.
I mean, I'm for it.
We
I
don't
mean,
get treasure either.
right,
Oh,
and there
okay.
could be people there to save. We don't know. Unlikely, but we don't know.
I tell everybody how many undead and where they're at and their powers, and I say, enter at your own risk.
Yeah. Well, can we prep a battleground and bait them where we want to fight them?
However you want to do it.
How do we get them out?
How do we
Dress
get
up.
them out?
Well, we're tasty, right?
Okay, I know how to get them out. I know how to get them out.
Back to burn the house.
Bring them.
No. What we can do is everybody go like down the road and hide. I can cast fly. I'll open the door and have them chase after me.
Then you just know
Okay.
fast travel.
But how many did you confirm see? 5, 6?
He didn't see any. He sensed the presence of at least 3 undead creatures.
Okay, let's do this. I took a fast study as a feat, so I can take a minute to keep my spell slots open.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna take some spells, and I can command them all, and then they'll be my friends, and then we just travel with them.
Ah, sure. Well, if you set
Why
them
not?
free, can I turn them
Yes.
and make them wander off?
Not turn them. You damage them with your spells. Do you have the turn undead?
I'm not seeing it on the sheet, but
Yeah, I think
on the rules.
You can use your channel positive energy to turn undead. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's just there as a channel.
you might have to take like a feat to do that though.
Well, they may have adjusted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not automatic like in 3.5.
Yeah, so when you channel energy now, you do damage or you heal damage, and then if you want to do other things like cause undead to flee and stuff like that, you have to take specific feats for that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Most
Just-
people want to damage them anyways.
Yeah,
They don't want them running away. They want to kill them.
Okay.
Ratatouille does know that necromancers oftentimes command the undead using that ability instead of damaging them or harming them, that they command them. And
Yeah.
he,
Okay. Yeah. It just says about damage. It doesn't say anything about turning.
yeah, he Ratatouille watched Karazlu command undead just by channeling energy, whereas Ratatouille had to use a spell to take over the zombie. It's a different kind
What
of
is the
wizard.
house made? Is it stone? Is it wood?
Stone and wood.
So
It's got a
burning
stone
it down.
foundation, and you could definitely try to burn it down.
Does the house itself emanate magic? Yeah, I'm asking one of our casters this. And
No,
I will.
no magic specifically on the house.
What does the team want to do? With
I think we ought to go in, but I'll do whatever.
So I see two white things that look like doors.
Yes.
There's one, and there's one on the north of the area.
There's two sets of double doors. One's like a front
Yeah.
door and one's a side door.
Well, we suspect that. Let's pretend for a minute Alderaan Foxglove's in there, and he is a victim of this. He's not. Let's pretend for the sake of discussion he's not the problem. He
Okay.
probably would recognize us and not like be terribly offended if he found us in his house, right? That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
So, front doors or side door if we're actually investigating this. We know undead are in this house. I feel like the front door is the obvious way in, you know?
Yeah, the you notice too that the key looks like it fits the front door and the side door.
Oh, right.
In game, what do you want? Front?
I'm gonna leave Sundancer guarding the cart. I assume we're not bringing the cart in the house.
Is Gordon coming along or is he staying back?
Gordon, oh, I'm always on Gordon if I'm not like super sneaky.
Okay.
Go get my buddy Gordon.
All right. Let's. Are you able
I'm
to?
super slow.
Are you able to move him?
No.
Let me see if I can do
Let's
this. Just assume you're on him.
I'm on. Yeah, I'm always on him.
Okay.
Unless I'm like scouting, like
Like you
by
just
myself.
were. Like you just were.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you go back, you get Gordon, Sundancer, and Shadow Mist, and Tinder's going to come along with Mim. So okay, I think we're good.
Small. I assume the cart. Where does Darcel leave his cart?
If I'm traveling, I take it with me. If I'm going into a building or something like that, I'll leave it outside, needless to say.
We'll call that the cart right there, the 10-foot square.
All right. Guard our food supply and the other horses that aren't coming in the building.
Okay, so
The dancer looks a lot more intelligent than he did just a couple days ago.
and Tinder looks bigger. He's not like the size of a cat now. He's like the size of a dog.
Right. All right. Let's. So we like the front door. Is that the plan?
Yes.
Are we sneaking, or are we opening
Yeah.
the door, just walking in, or what do you guys want?
Sneak as best we can.
All right. Well, then I will back off because my sneak is.
Let me just open the door for you. That's why I shifted your character so I could get at the door.
Okay. What do we see?
Okay, let's have a look here. The entrance hall. The sound of the house straining and creaking gives this long, high-ceiling room an additional sense of age and decay. The place smells damp, the unpleasant tinge of mold lacing the air as surely as it stains the wooden floor, walls and furniture in pallid patches. Moldering trophies hang on the wall to the northeast, a bear, a boar, a fire-pelt cougar, and a stag, yet they pale in comparison to the monster on display in the center of the room. Here crouches a 12-foot-long creature with the body of a lion, a scorpion's tail fitted with a dozen razor barbs, huge bat-like wings, and a deformed humanoid face.
Ice cream.
Detect magic?
No magic.
So you said Foxglove is almost killed by a pig, and he's got a trophy of a manicore or something in here?
It looks like it.
Well, we saved them from goblins and way back at level 1, the very beginning of our adventure. He had 3 or 4 goblins surrounding him. We killed them all.
And he's got a manicore trophy. All right.
Oh, he is rich, you know.
It looks old.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're going in, right?
Sure.
Enter.
Let's, yeah, you do that. And I'll move up the,
I'm gonna throw a mage armor on Sushi just in case something happens.
Okay.
I think I'm going to unshoulder the shield. I don't think I'm going to enter with shield raised to eyes everywhere like super, but I think I have it on the arm instead of like shouldered on our back. So just in case something weird's going on.
All right, let's
I've
see
already been told
here.
there are undead in the premises.
So let's, yeah, but you don't see any undead right at this instant. Let's get a perception check.
I'm gonna smell for him. I got scent.
Ooh.
Okay.
He sees him.
Ratatouille, Ratatouille and Alexis smell almost like burning fur.
Does it appear to be coming from the manticore? Or is it per?
Yeah, it's definitely in this chamber, and then give me an initiative check.
Or it's going to attack us. Great.
Take that.
All right. Rata, what would you like to do? Somebody said, do you smell burning fur? All right, and you smelled it.
I'll scream.
How long does your detect undead spell last? 1 minute per level?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so you're detecting undead on the manticore.
On the manticore.
Yes.
Oh, I want a knowledge. Religion, yeah.
Yep. Okay. It might be haunted.
Oh. What does that mean in English? I don't know what that means.
That means it's kind of like an undead trap.
An undead trap.
Yeah, you've got you have one action in a surprise round to react to something that's about to go off. You've smelled it, you've sensed it, and your spells detected it.
Okay. Didi Mao. Didi Mao.
you
Didi Mao.
you get
Mao.
you get one movement.
Didi Mao.
Okay. Rampa.
Everybody run.
Rampa didn't detect it. Let's see here. I'm gonna give him almost like a will save or something like that, just to. He kind of looks around, at Ratatouille like he's crazy. Sasha.
That part is actually true.
I don't see anything.
Business as usual.
No, but you heard Ratatouille go Didi Mao and then run out. And after Alexis and Ratatouille thought they smelled something.
I don't know what Didi Mao is.
I don't know either.
It's a trap. It's run in Vietnamese. Come on.
Oh,
Were you watching Platoon last weekend?
That's the right.
I don't know. I mean, can we sneak or stealth as much as possible?
You get one action.
All right, hide in shadows as best as possible.
All right, hide in shadows it is.
So, and oops, that should be one less for the second roll. So 27 and 21.
Okay, cool. Lexus.
I'm moving along the side here.
Okay, you got one
5,
action.
10, 15, 20. I just be on the side back here, and I will, as I'm walking that way, raise the shield.
Okay, shield is raised.
Yeah, kind of looking at it with suspicion.
Darsel.
Okay, so I didn't perceive anything, but I noticed my friends
Yeah, your friends are all reacting.
yeah. So I'll cautiously step back to here, I guess.
Okay.
And my move is my action, or can I at least throw who's next to me here? Sasha and Rampa. Sasha, I'll do a touch of good. Did I hit that?
Yep.
No. All right. Okay, there. All right. And a touch of good on that. How do I cast it? Oh, okay. Okay. By Jove, I got it. Okay, that's it.
All right. Just as you do that, flames engulf the manticore statue for an instant, and its burning stinger lashes out at Rampa, narrowly missing him before vanishing.
So Manticore is not there anymore?
The manticore is still there.
Is it damaged?
It seemed to catch on fire for a moment, and it looked like his stinger lashed out at Rampa, and it managed to miss him, and then poof, nothing.
Did the tail actually move, or was it an illusion of some kind, or like a? Did it move like an animal would actually move?
It moved like a ghost.
Gotcha.
and then vanished.
So
And then there's like a lingering odor now. Everybody in the room can smell like the lingering effects of like burnt hair.
does it look like something is actively burning in front of us?
Does not.
Okay. Because burning the house down is a good idea, but we don't want to do it while we're in it. What's
Oh,
this thing just behind Alexis that kind of looks like a door? Behind being to the down on the map.
It's a door.
Not the white thing.
Let's see here. Let me.
I can't. Dang it. I'm gonna put character.
That's a
this
door.
spot where I'm
Yeah,
currently
that is a
standing.
door.
Okay. Another door.
Another door.
Rise of the Door Lords. This is the home of the Door Lord.
Let me bring up my map here. My external map. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing something. Oh, there's a good image of
Well, that's an interesting security system
that they didn't.
He has in his house.
That is a set of stairs going down. Let's see here. Number 3 goes to number. Pardon me. Set of stairs going up. Right here. My kingdom for a pinger. That's a set of stairs going up.
All these updates and they didn't give us that, huh?
No, I know. And that little bit right there, where you are, it's just like a closet door. And then there's an actual door to another room just to your right. And by where Sushi is, there's a door to another room.
Open the door. Book.
It opens into a hallway.
Poke my head in.
Okay.
Come back out.
Yeah, the hallway runs east and west, and there's 1, 2, 3 different doors. 2 on the north wall, 1 on the far east corner, far east ending part.
We see any footsteps in here? Other than our own?
You do not.
What's that big green splot to the east?
That is a rather gruesome antique. What appears to be mummified monkey head hangs on the northern wall here. Its tiny mouth gaping. Bell pull extends from the monkey's gaping mouth. A ratty throw rug partially obscures a foul stain of dark-colored mold on the floor.
Magic?
Let's see here. Mold. Yes.
What?
Magic on the monkey head.
Of course.
Faint abjuration.
Stephen King's monkey. Alright, which way do we want to go? Stairs, hall, mold, monkey head?
Well, what direction did we see the traces of the undead?
Ratatouille detected it right on where the manicore was. Maybe I should take that off. There we go. You can see through that. It's hard to tell what they have and don't have on here. Yeah. Let's get some knowledge religion checks.
Oh, I can
So
do
you can kind of sort out what just happened there.
Huh, got no clue.
No idea. No, nothing. Okay.
It's scary in here.
It's really
Be afraid.
strange. Yeah.
It's ghosts.
Where's Bill Murray when you need him?
They want to try the bell pull that's hanging from the monkey's gaping mouth.
Sure, that is over in this section of the hallway by where the stain is.
Who's the most daring here?
Okay, so let me just gain some clarity for what I'm understanding. As where Darcel is standing,
Yes,
if you went to the northeast, is that a door or a window?
that's a window.
Okay, so the first door along that wall is where the kitty is. There,
Yeah,
Sushi.
that's a
Okay.
door that leads into the hallway that Sushi should be able to see down.
And-
Yep.
I'd say let's start that way and work our way around.
All right, so you flung open the door just in front of her.
Okay. Let me see.
So
Not
here.
stepping into it, but
Okay, so Sushi opened it. Got it. All right, so let me give you the description for that. This is also where Ratatouille detected some undead activity. This oak-paneled chamber must have once been breathtaking, but is a sad sight now. The floorboards are warped with moisture and the paneling scratched and spotted with mold. A grand piano, its surface splotchy and keys warped, leans tiredly in the southeastern corner.
southeastern corner.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. And undead was detected in there.
Ratatouille definitely detected an undead presence in that room.
Does Ratatouille want to find the undead?
Is the presence similar to the manticore?
Spell's
or
probably
is-
over now, but I'll look around. Do 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 do.
Yeah,
do,
you'd-
do.
Probably have to cast another spell.
Oh,
Can I,
If you
can I
have-
search for it?
Hey,
Can
how
I
you?
search for it?
Absolutely. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Thanks. I can't find how to get the map out, though.
Okay, let's
New feature.
Thank you. Yes, that's good.
all right, excellent. Good to see you.
Yep.
All
You were
right.
attacked.
Okay,
you
can
were
I search
attacked-
for tracks?
You can. There is you found some tracks outside, humanoid and barefooted and booted. There was some booted footprints in the neighborhood of the front door, but nothing went inside. Inside, you can give me another survival check.
A second. Skill. Oops, there we go.
And you also detected traces of purr out by the old well out front.
Well, that's too bad. Oh, did that work? Oh, heck. I thought I just clicked on it, but I guess I didn't. Survival. There we go.
All right, so you can see some booted footprints, and actually, now that you think about it, they may have been from Rogers Corsby, who you knew was the caretaker of this place, where you got the key from, and you're probably about 8 days old in the dust.
Sounds like me. Okay.
So that would have been before we encountered him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
We haven't opened any of those doors, eh?
Just the hallway to the north. There's a splotch of mold and a magical monkey head, kind of with a pull string.
Somebody's tied.
My favorite. Okay. All right.
What is Sushi affected by the room beyond, or should we all pile
I
in
was,
there?
yeah, I was just waiting to see if Ratatouille wanted to detect or do anything. Otherwise, can try and sneak in. All right. Sushi's going to try and sneak into the room.
All right, let's give us a stealth check.
It's empty.
So there's something at the piano.
I want my.
Okay, yeah, you don't. So Sushi sneaks in. She gets a good view of the room. There's another door. I'm just going to open up all the windows so you can see that they're windows. But keep in mind that they're all curtained, and it's kind of like dim light in here now.
Ah, excellent. Dim light is useful. Where's it? Dim light. Okay, shadow concealment. So I have shadow concealment. All right, nothing moving, no undead, nothing like that.
No, you don't see anything. Although Ratatouille definitely said that he.
And those doors open to the outside?
They look like they do. They look like the same doors that were on the. Yeah, you can unlock them and open them if you like.
Nah, I don't want to touch them. I want to go check out the piano.
Okay. Piano. Grand piano. It looks like it was at one point a very very expensive. It's kind of old and warped now.
Nothing here, nothing in the fireplace.
Doesn't seem to be.
Well, Ratatouille's magic is off.
Not the first time.
All right. Well, come out of there, I guess.
Did you go in there yourself too?
No, I don't
Oh,
want
I
to go in
see.
there.
Right. I didn't see where your character went. So.
Sushi went in, looped around, came out, shook her head. I'm like, yeah, there's no undead in there.
Wow. We need to take a picture.
Try and play.
Okay. Yeah, you see some more booted footprint. It looks like Roger's Crazy was maybe in this room for a little bit too. You can see his footprints in the dust over near where the fireplace was.
Okay.
Here?
Yeah, just up right there.
Yeah. Okay. Assuming that's the fireplace in front of me.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
You got the
I
doors.
still don't like the fact you can't click, but that's all right.
Yeah, like to ping. Yeah, I agree. It's one of the only shortcomings of this system.
Okay. So we went down here. Sorry, I'm late. Okay.
Pull the string, pull the string.
Pull the string. Darsal, are you going to pull the string? Come on, man.
You know what? You only live once, right? So I'll step up to the monkey and I'll pull the string.
Okay, so that was right over here.
And then I was like, okay.
Oh, is it over there?
Yeah.
Fine.
All
Okay. I'm over there.
All right, so you pull the string, and it's just a shrill caca, caca, almost like a monkey shriek. The mouth
Pull my
does.
finger too, wouldn't you?
The mouth doesn't move or anything like that, but it's a like a shrill kind of simian shriek. I wish I can't do a monkey noise, but
So we'll soon find out what it just summoned. All right.
give me a perception check there too while you're at it in that area.
Sure. Oh, gosh, I'm getting shitty rolls tonight.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really notice anything other than the monkey head looks like you can remove it from the wall.
Don't close your eyes before you look.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do that unless Rampa wants to.
Yeah, I'll do a perception.
Okay. Do a perception. Okay, you notice that in addition to the monkey head looking like it can be removed from the wall, and it almost looks like a signaling kind of device, like, hey, because you can see in the room beyond there's like a dining room table and stuff like that. It might have been for like calling for dinner, but you also notice that beneath the carpet, the mold stain. I don't. Were you in the room when I described the spiral stain?
It was beginning when you started talking about mold. I
Okay.
didn't hear it all, though.
Okay, so I'll give you the whole of this. It's okay. A rather gruesome antique, what appears to be a mummified monkey head, hangs on the northern wall here. It's actually right where Darcel is. I got the wrong wall. Its tiny mouth gaping. A bell pull extends from the monkey's gaping mouth. A ratty throw rug partially obscures a foul stain of dark-colored mold on the floor. So as you look, you kind of notice that there's a pattern to the mold. It's almost like a swirl, like a spiral of sorts. And then it's like almost a trick of the mind. Looks like maybe a skull in the mold, like a tiny skull, and maybe a stare. And it kind of, you see it, and then when you readjust your vision, it's not there. And then when you look again, and you kind of, it's almost like one of those, you stare at it long enough, you see an image.
Yep. Okay.
Her new neighbor, her mom had $3. Yeah,
Hmm.
sure, we're gonna tell her, but this was next Wednesday.
You move the rug.
So, like, it's like,
See what the whole thing's about. Tug on the rug.
Okay, yeah, you move the rug.
Yeah, uncover the whole stain.
Okay. So you uncover the whole stain. You give it a good looking over, and yeah, like the more you focus on it, the more it does seem to. It's definitely a pattern. It's definitely a spiral, and it definitely seems to lead down, almost like you can see like the odd skull shape in it. It's the strangest mold you've ever seen.
All right. We won't step on that.
And then beyond, there's the dining room. A mahogany table surrounded by chairs sits in this room. Twin fireplaces loom to the west, while to the east, stained glass windows obscure what could have been a breathtaking view of the lost coast. Each window depicts a monster rising out of smoke pouring from a seven-sided box. From north to south are depicted a gnarled tree with an enraged face, an immense hook-beaked bird with the sky blue and gold plumage, a winged centaur-like creature with a lion's lower body and a snarling woman's upper torso, and a deep blue squid-like creature with evil red eyes. That's the.
Do we recognize all the creatures, like the squids?
Yeah, you can recognize some. Let's see, DC 15 knowledge check for each one.
Of what knowledge? What?
The different kinds of creatures. So let's see here.
Planes, history, arcana.
Planes? I have the planes.
Sure.
Okay, 1 is nature. 2 is nature. 3 is arcana. 4 is arcana.
I can do an
9
arcana.
of those right now.
Yeah, I can do arcana.
Mim says one's a tree ant and the other's a rock. Let's see here. What are the other? Darcel, you got the Sphinx and the Kraken.
So we're between a rock and a hard place.
Exactly.
McCracken.
Tim McCracken from Slapshot, sometimes known as Dr. Hook.
Yep.
For all you Paul Newman fans out there. Let's see here. Susie and Sasha, what's going on up in that hallway?
I was thinking of going to the next door, but I don't want to split the party.
DM is encouraging it actively.
All right.
I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. I got to let the dogs out.
Okay.
Ooh, that dog's out.
Flick,
Oh, okay, so you want to go north?
flick the bathroom, or is that a bathroom? I assume.
Oh,
Flick
okay.
the door open.
Okay, there we go. Yes, let's see here. You open the door to a simple washroom. An ancient metal wash tub stands in the north. A ring of mildew cresting its inner surface. A strange furtive scratching comes from inside the tub.
Not all of it, but yeah. No, but it's just.
Okay.
Detect magic.
Who opened the door?
Sushi.
Yeah. I'll do a quick detect magic.
Let's see here. Nothing.
Which room you're in?
Yeah, I don't want to go investigate
Oh, I
scratching.
see. Okay.
Scratching in the tub.
And you know me how I cope. I can't drink.
What could go wrong, eh?
Exactly.
You want to go in and see what's scratching in a tub after all these years?
Yep.
It can't be good.
Rub it up. 3 men in a tub. Maybe 3 men. All right. I'm going to go to here. This is the tub, right?
I
Am I
think it's
right?
that
Yes.
oval thing.
You are correct.
Okay.
Oh.
And what do we see from there?
So as soon as you get, let's see here, you see a diseased-looking rat. The rat is let me get a picture of it.
Uncle.
This is Ratatouille.
It's Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille's Uncle Jim. Jimatouille. Yes, it's a diseased-looking rat. Let's see here. It's definitely a rat, and there's definitely something going on with it. It's got something wrong with it. And its eyes are all kind of roomed over. There's kind of like a yellow crust in them. Its hair's all fallen out. It's got kind of a strange odor to it.
It could have been caught by the mold. Okay. Can we? All right. But it's having trouble getting out of the
Yeah,
tub?
it can't get out of the tub. It's in the tub.
Well, don't like things that are diseased. I'll see if I can't hit it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Nobody has to speak with animals.
I have deal with animals, but I don't have
don't.
speak with
Yeah,
animals.
I don't think Mims took it.
Anybody have speak with animals?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's deal with animals.
It's a hit. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a hit. Okay, and that's a kill. I'm not even going to apply that. It's definitely a rat. It's definitely dead. There's definitely something wrong with it.
Does it look like there was something wrong with it because it went in the tub? Well, we'll look around the tub.
Okay.
Or is it like I think it might be affected by the mold. That's fine.
Does it have like the rat version of ghoul fever?
It's not dissimilar. Give me like some kind of a knowledge
Heal?
check, maybe a
Heal?
heal or yeah.
Probably the best, unless
Grass
religion is.
fever. Grass people.
Yeah. Well, it's near the same bonus. So I mean, I'm examining the rat by looking at it on far, so probably not going to get much out of it.
Okay, so it's got it's some sort of disease. It's definitely not ghoul fever,
Okay.
but it's not dissimilar to it. But there's something else going on.
Where there's one rat, there's probably more, and so you could expect to see more of these guys. And I hate to see them in a swarm. So the door that Rumpa's at probably leads back to the piano room.
Yes, more than likely. Are you going to open that door?
I did click on it, but
Oh,
Sorry,
okay, yeah.
Unmute. Yes, Sam.
There we go. Okay, so when you open that door, you could have swore for an instant that you heard something creak on the other side of it. Something like a... Maybe the house, might be something going on in that piano room. But you open the door and you don't see anything. And Darcel, for an instant, it almost looked like you almost thought that maybe you kind of like listening to what's going on and stuff like that, but Darcel almost thought that the monkey was looking at him. But then when he looks at it, it's the same.
the monkey likes you.
Everybody,
The monkey.
everybody likes Darcel.
Okay, well, I'm going to go back to the main room.
Okay.
Oh, no, there's a door.
There
that
is a
goes to the
door
bathroom.
just to the right of Sasha.
Yeah. Do you want to get that? Or...
Yeah, are you guys going to open that door?
Well, I'm asking
Oh.
Sasha if he wants.
Are you guys able to open
Yeah.
the doors?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
open it.
Okay.
Chink.
Okay, so let's see here. Looks like this might be some sort of lounge. His dusty room features a long couch caked with white sheets of wispy fungus. Eddies of dust skitter along the warped floorboards as if caught up by a slight breeze, yet no wind is noticeable in the air.
Magic.
Boy.
No magic. So let's see here. Just 1 second. This is going to... Okay.
So can I assume we're at Foxglove Manor?
Yes, you're definitely in Foxglove
Okay.
Manor.
Sorry for being late. That's okay.
That's okay. No problem at all. It's good you came. I'm glad to hear from you. Let's see here. So you look in. Let me... It's the curtains. Let's see here. So let's get perception checks, please. For Rampa, Sushi, Sasha, and Alexis. Okay, so
Not very perceptive.
not very perceptive, and
Nope.
I'm going to get will saves from Sushi and
Uh-oh.
Rampa.
That's not good.
You can, you
Is
guys,
it fear-based?
no.
Anytime you have will saves, it's not good.
Yeah, so let's see. It's
Is you're within 10 feet of Alexis, you get a bonus. It's fear-based.
so Rampa, in your ear, you can hear a woman's voice whisper, "Lori, Lori," and Sushi grabs Sasha by the arm and starts to drag Sasha out of the house.
Okay.
So if you want to do like a CMD check to see if Sushi's able to.
No, I'm going with
You're
her.
gonna go with her? Okay.
Oh yeah. She says, "Get out of the house." I'm getting out of the house.
All right.
Okay, tell me again what I missed what you said I heard.
Lori. Lori. You
Lori.
heard like a woman's voice almost in your ear whisper, Lori. Lori. Lrey. She actually spells it for you.
Lori. It's really nice when they spell it for
It
you.
is.
That's
It's very much appreciative. Thank you. So Sushi is gonna drag you out of the house. So probably gonna be via the front door, those doors there, as opposed to the other doors.
Alright.
Okay. So and she keeps dragging you towards the outhouse or the outer chamber, or the outer house, the outbuilding, we'll call it. And as you get out there,
I like the outhouse better.
I do like the outhouse as well. As you're out there, as she's dragging you, once you get past that tree, so probably right about like there and there, you spot it, and there are thousands of crows congregated all over the ground where that outbuilding was, and I'll put them on the map.
You're putting thousands of crows on the map.
I sure am. Each and every crow.
Putting one crow and then going times 1,000.
This is Game of Thrones?
It is. And let's get an initiative check from you.
Oh.
These are bigger than that. They are. Let's put them actually
I knew there was a catch.
in squares. All right, there we go. All right, so Sasha beats the crows. Everybody else can roll initiative too if you want.
Oh, sure. You made me waste a 20.
Oh, you can keep your initiative. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep it for 20.
I know, but I want to hit something with a 20.
Exactly. All right, so Sasha, I don't know. I'm going to give you a free action as Sushi's dragging you towards this building now, which is absolutely covered with crows. And these crows look sick, like they're experiencing some difficulty. They diseased, or maybe even undead.
See, that didn't add it.
Okay.
I'm casting on us a communal protection from evil.
Okay.
Were you working out or
So distract the effects.
I'm assuming in the room that I'm in, those two things are windows, right?
Yes. Yeah, those are windows, which are just like panes of glass. You could easily break them. They're just like moldy, mildewy windows, and then inside there is drawn curtains on every window. So I've just been opening them up so people can see that they're actually windows.
Okay, thanks.
No trouble.
And when he dragged him outside, which way?
He
To my
dragged.
left?
Yeah, he dragged. It looks like out towards the front door.
Maybe Sushi had to use the potty. There's no
Is
litter
the front
box
door
in
the
there.
double doors way over here?
Yes.
Sorry, can't click.
Down by where Alandrill and Auric and Mims and Ratatouille are. Yeah, and then down.
Okay, it's fine. That's fine. Thanks. I just have to move my character down to see.
Yep. So out the door and then to the door in the south.
So you're leaving? Tampa?
I'm
Where
going
you're-
back to where they went out. I double move 40 feet.
Okay.
Is there just step foot in the room, just anything of note in here, or is it just the two windows?
Let's see here.
I,
Okay, give me another perception check, Alexis. Now that you're in there and kind of checking it out. Okay, so you can see just in the dim light, it looks like there is like little wisps of dust going back and forth in front of the fireplace. It's almost like there's some sort of invisible struggle going on.
Between what and what size?
It's hard to say. It's like motes of dust kicking up in front of the fireplace, going back and forth, quickly and violently.
okay, my perception when I was in there was actually 17 versus undead.
Yes.
So I didn't notice this.
You did not. It's got to be 20.
Okay. I know there's always a greater number.
Do you have knowledge religion?
I do.
I'm talking to Rampa. I didn't roll for you.
No.
Okay.
I only have 2 knowledges right now: engineering and planes.
Okay. So these guys are trying to determine what was going on, and I didn't roll because you were in the rooms. I didn't really.
Hinting that Alexis needs to roll knowledge religion.
Yeah, Alexis can give us a knowledge religion. All right. So this is some sort of a haunt.
Okay.
And a haunt is basically a manifestation of something that's happened in the past that probably affected Sushi but didn't affect Rampa for some reason.
Now, Pro Evil gives another save on compulsion effects.
Do I know what creates haunts with the raw religion roll?
Yeah, usually something really bad that's happened in the past.
Right. Well, something really bad involving a fireplace doesn't sound lovely. More than likely somebody got tossed in the fireplace. Is that what it looks like it might be? Like reliving a moment?
It looks like there might have been like a struggle of some sort in front of the fireplace. You don't see any tossing in of, and there's no hint of no smell of fire or anything like that, like there was in the front chamber with the Manticore and Rampa.
Yeah, I don't think there's a magic for this, but like this is something that a sympathetic character might do. Is like just speak to the haunt and say everything's okay. Just sort of like try to calm down, as if two children were fighting in front of the fireplace, like sort of focused speech there, and just like, it's gonna be okay. You don't need to fight anymore. Just calm down and do this. I'm saying it diplomatically.
Okay, cool.
I don't expect it to. I know that's probably not what the game wants you to do, but it just feel like that's what she would do.
Okay, excellent. So you guys are in the room when Sushi drags Sasha out, and Rampa follows down the hallway, kind of brushes past you. Sasha, you can do a reroll for Sushi. She's under a spell effect.
Okay, so let's see. It should add a 2 because of the. Okay. Yep, it did.
Okay, so the suggestion was to drag you out of the house to get you to safety. So,
and now I see the non-safe situation here.
Yeah. So, how much can you communicate with Sushi? Like language or just
the same language? Yeah.
Okay. So she's trying to save you from something that was going on in that room. She's trying to take you out of the house.
Yeah, I point at the carrion storms and say, that's worse. Let's get back in.
Okay.
So 5:15. Guess we'll double move.
Okay.
And, that will be it.
What about the horses?
Yeah, well, good luck. I when we come in, we're like, there's a shitload of crows out there. I suggest we shut the door.
Okay, so Carrion Storm 1. Batters itself off the doors. Darcel.
Oh wow,
I'll let you know. It's a bunch of crows. A bunch of crows.
big bunch of crows. Well,
Let's move Auric inside the house.
move. Yeah. So I'll just pull out my
Fireball.
yeah. um. Hmm. Do.
Said that.
Spiritual weapon.
You can make a. You can see like you could have seen them
Yeah,
like flying around and stuff, but you can make a knowledge religion check to give you a little info on these guys.
Just to see, mind you, the way I've been rolling tonight, but you never know.
There you go.
No,
Never doubt
220.
Never doubt the power of religion. Let's see here. You know that these are undead creatures. It's called the Carrion Storm. It's like a flock of undead ravens.
So it's like a swarm.
Yeah, it's like definitely like a swarm of undead ravens. Give you the actual description of it. Bits of feather and flesh buzz around the swarm of rotting ravens like flies, countless lifeless eyes staring out from the chaos. Here's a horrible picture of it. And let's see here. With that check, I will tell you 3 bits of information. Everybody knows already like swarm traits. You don't have to ask about that. So you know that slashing and piercing weapons will do half damage against them. That's already. And everybody knows basically undead traits. You know you can't do mind controlling magic and poison and stuff like that. What else would you like to know?
What could be their origin?
Probably spawned from some sort of great evil. Something's attracting them towards this house and towards the out area, the burned down outbuilding. Something probably pretty evil would draw a swarm of crows like that. And then there's 4 of them, so maybe the well, maybe the building. 2 more things.
What kind of damage do they do to people?
They do just physical damage. Plus, once the swarm's on you, it can cause a distraction, meaning it can nauseate you, not to the point where you throw up, but the point where you can lose 1 action around while you're in the swarm. And it's the damage is automatic. They don't have to hit you.
Right, just that you're batting these things away.
Yeah, once they go over top of your space, you take the damage, and then if you stay on your space, you have to roll against distraction. So basically losing like a standard action or a move action if you fail it. And then one other thing.
One other thing. What does it take to disperse them?
Okay, so probably like area of effect spells and stuff like that, but you specifically know that this creature, these types of creatures, this kind of swarm, is vulnerable to positive channeled energy.
Yeah. Funny thing, it was exactly what I was thinking of doing is
Meaning
channel
it would
energy.
do like channel energy plus half again. It would almost whatever you rolled plus another 50% on top of that.
Okay. The channel energy for damage that's 3d6 positive energy.
Right. You would have to. The doors are closed
Yeah, so I'd
to
have
keep
to.
them. You'd have to go outside.
So I'd have the choice of either going through the door and waiting to the next turn to channel, or doing all that the next turn. Therefore, I'll delay.
Okay.
I came from Toronto and Misgiving. I'm ready to go.
All right. Sundancer's link with Alexis.
Yes.
How like
The
what?
empathic link. It's not language dependent.
It's
It's
telepathic.
it's empathic.
Empathic. Okay. What's the range on that bad boy?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Let me see if it clarifies it in the character descriptor. Is similar to a druid's animal companion. That much is clear.
Okay. Let's just say that you're feeling some fear from Sundancer.
Sundancer doesn't fear anything. Let's see. I'll pull it from the druid's animal list to see. But well, see what others need to do while I'm looking this up.
Ratatouille. Firmly astride Gordon Gecko.
It looks scary.
Yeah, I think is there a window in here? No, there's not. Let's see here. Yeah, there is. You can hear them outside, like outside the window and the door, sort of swarming around.
Okay. It didn't specifically say this is not a telepathic language sharing communication.
Let's just say that you can sense.
Fear would be about the extent of it.
Yeah, you can sense that maybe it had been building for a little bit and you were just kind of like ignoring it, but now, yeah, fear. Hey, help.
Mm-hmm.
And Rata.
Alendril, open the door. Open the door, and I'm gonna bomb the poop out of them.
All right. So
I'll hold.
let me give Alendril a initiative check. All right, so he's pretty much acting on the same time as you, so he'll open the door. And you've got, you can see
Good NPC.
Carrying Storm 4 and 2. Let's open that door.
I'm gonna bomb number 2.
All
On the way.
You can bomb them both if you're doing a fire. Oh, it's an acid bomb. All right, cool. Number 2, yes, that is a hit. All right, that disperses the flock. Nicely done.
And bomb the other one. I got rapid shot.
Okay. Number 4 is probably within range. It's that looks like a miss.
The touch attack.
It's a touch attack, but it's what's the range? 10 feet? 10, 20, 30. Oh, the range is 30. Okay, so -2, so that'll be an 8. See if that hits.
Miss. Me.
Okay.
Somebody close the door.
Carrying Storm 3. Alexis Nova.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's a double move. Hey guys, what's going on out there? I think Sundancer is mentioning there's some reason to fear.
The doors are open. You can see a whole bunch of dead ravens at the doorstep, and you can see a couple flocks beyond, or you can hear a couple flocks outside. It looks like Ratatouille's acid bomb is eating through the flesh of dozens of these kind of sickly looking ravens that you've seen a couple of. Probably not even like 10 minutes ago that had flown off. Now there's thousands.
Okay. Can I see things from Sundancer's perspective?
I don't think so. I think you can just feel what Sundancer's feeling.
Okay. So I don't control him because I have to be there to give him commands, and he has to either obey the command or not obey the command, right?
Yeah, but he would be able to.
Command guard, yeah.
He would be able to act like of his own volition, kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's
Okay. Got it. All right.
I'm assuming that Shadow Mist was probably tied up to the cart, whereas Sundancer was probably free.
I didn't tie him. Yeah, just gave him the command to guard the cart.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's give Mims an initiative roll too, and
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
The description says once per day the paladin can summon the mount.
yeah,
It didn't specifically say anything about dismissing the mount. And if it dismisses the mount, does it go off into a magical land or does it just go home?
yeah. I can go off to a magical land, whatever you decide.
Yeah.
However you want that to look.
Yeah. And I didn't technically summon him today, so dismissing him, I'd still have my once per day summon.
Yeah.
Yes? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
You can dismiss
Okay.
and then summon them after.
Yeah. I haven't done anything yet. I just wanted to understand how that worked.
Okay. I'm good with that. I'm not sure how it works either, but I'm good with.
Well, I was reading, and it didn't, because it wants you to use the druid's animal companion, which is a creature, not a magical creature, right?
yeah.
Whereas the paladin, it's not it could be more than that. So
I like
wasn't sure.
I like the fact that you should be able to summon and dismiss once a day. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Off to a magical land. I'm good with that as well. Any other activities, Alexis?
Are we in initiative order? Or are we?
Yeah, we're basically in initiative order. We got a double
Well,
move. You've got
double move. I can't move anymore.
okay.
And I can't see where Sundancer is, so I don't know what to do with him yet. As far as I know, he hasn't gone ouch. So
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be in pain, just in fear right now. Okay.
do these creatures have a fear effect that they put on you, or is it just like?
Doesn't
Like
seem to
fear
be
and you might have-
unnatural.
Okay, gotcha.
Seems to be like self-preservation. Like
Right.
Sundancer might know that he can't cast fireball, so he might not be able
Right.
to affect them.
But he does do bludgeoning attacks, so.
So it is piercing and slashing that does half damage. So maybe the bite.
Well, the hooves do bludgeoning, right?
Yeah, but it's just piercing and slashing that does damage.
Oh, bludgeoning does no damage.
Correct.
And piercing slash do half. Okay,
Yes.
I didn't.
I thought it was they were resistant to pierce and slash.
It is,
I
and
thought
then
that's what you said.
they do half damage, and bludgeoning does no damage.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Shadow Mist can act. I don't know if he wants to or not. And
Okay, Shadow Mist.
Shadow, yeah, I mean Shadow Mist and Sundancer.
Okay. And they're outside.
Same with let's see here, Tinder. Tinder's going to step up too, and he's going to breathe a cone of electricity, I think. I'm going to use this up on. This looks like a good opportunity. Oh, he's not
Okay.
close enough, so scratch that.
He wants to do it, but if they come near me, I'll do it. But yeah, I'll not move.
Okay.
So, where is Shadow Mist?
Shadow Mist is way out on the map. I don't know if you can see that or not.
I can move the map around. Oh, it's smaller.
That's okay.
Okay.
Let's just say if they get close enough to Shadow Mist can do attacks.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay,
So
cool.
if he's not close enough now, we're already in action.
Okay, excellent. A Rampa, top of the pops.
All right. So, I'm by a door. So, is this happening outside the double doors to the north?
Yes, as well. Those doors haven't been opened yet. You're assuming they can be opened, but I think Sasha had the key. You could probably unlock them from the inside.
Okay. Otherwise, the double doors down on west of the orc.
Yes, are opened.
1, 5, 10. Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. That's a double move.
All right. So now you can see there's 3 swarms left. One seems to be moving towards the horses, and there's 2 that are kind of moving towards the building.
I see him. Thank you.
Oh, maybe they intend to get married. I know she's pregnant.
Sasha.
All right. Well, here goes nothing. I'm going to step up here. Let's do this. Where's my clear targets? We'll click how far? 40 feet. I got to be. Okay, I'll go to there, and I'll cast my ever popular
Maybe it'll inspire you to do
Flash of Acid.
Okay. Very nice.
All right. And then Sush, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope. She'll just sit in front of me.
Okay.
That's it.
All
You're
right.
already in action, though, right?
Sorry?
the tips and tricks videos.
You're already in action in case it comes at you. Swarm.
Swarms always cause an AOO.
I thought I was looking for. I was like,
So the
You're
swarm.
already in action. You can hit them on the way in and when they cause the AO.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can, I'll still swat at it because she's got a bit of electricity in her attacks if it comes within range. Otherwise, we're dead.
Okay. So swarm moves over Shadow Mist and Sundancer. They can both take attacks of opportunity, but they both take some damage.
Okay, just a question. You've got Shadow Mist as a 3x3 and Sundancer is a 1.
Yes,
Yeah,
Shadow Mist should be a 2x2.
yeah, the only
Just that when you
Well, 2 by
lower
1,
them
right?
down,
There
you
we
might
go.
not be able to get both of them. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Okay, yep.
And Sundancer probably needs to get bigger.
Oh, okay.
That's up to
I
you.
don't-
I don't know if you want to keep him that side. That's fine.
Well, we know he's a large creature.
Okay, there we go.
Everyone-
How's that?
I can't see, so I don't know.
All right, excellent. Let's feel free to move your characters outside and then move them back after. I think Rampa can probably see. Okay, cool.
Oh,
But I don't
move it
know that
back.
I've got a
So
on Shadow.
that's a good size for him.
Sundancer's bite is a hit, and then I'll roll for Shadow Mist.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
whatever that is.
You're so upset you left that.
Oh, it's only got hoofs for Shadow Mist.
Okay, you got mine.
We need a bite. Let's see here. Okay. And Sundancers damage 8. So it should be half. Oh, 12, actually. No. 8. Let me put that on the Carrion Storm.
Oh, that's the damage he did. Yeah, I thought he only received 2. Is that right?
Let's see here. This is Carrion Storm 1. So your damage should have been 4 and
Yeah, they were getting that last game to them up till the third period. It was like 5 minutes.
Shadow Mist was 2, so it should have been 6
It's funny 'cause I even said,
altogether.
like,
Half damage.
for one or two more, for 5 goals before the end of the
Oh,
game.
okay. Damage done to the swarm was his 4 and the other's 2.
Yeah.
6 total. Okay.
6 total. He took some
He took
damage.
2 points of damage.
Yeah, and a Fortitude save versus Distraction.
4 or 5 goals before the end of the game. Not likely. Boom. Like, yeah, shit. Or the- I don't know, but
Both are fine. Okay. Mims. Mims will just get out of the way. Darcel.
The other swarms didn't do anything, or it's different initiative.
They're going
Oh, I
later.
see. You
Yeah.
can. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll step outside. And it's a range of my
It's a 30-foot
channel.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot circle.
Yeah, 30 foot.
So let's see here.
So it's there. So I could, 30-foot circle, I could reach 4.
You can reach 4, but I don't think you can reach 3.
Yeah, exactly.
30 foot. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
you have to try it.
Yeah, you can definitely reach 4.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I say let's do it.
Yeah, she's like, right. She's
Um,
right here.
let me go there.
All right.
You're like, no more.
Sorry, I lost it on my sheet. I'll find it.
It's down at the bottom of the actions tab. It should be.
Yeah,
And then there's 3 of us.
good. It's on again.
Channel positive energy. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you open up
You see,
it's a little. Just hit the little blood drop.
yeah, just above touch of good, right?
Yes.
It was there a second ago, and it just went poof off my screen again.
Okay.
Let me open up the character and try again.
Okay.
No, it's vanished.
Do you have it on combat or is standard?
Yeah, it's standard.
Standard. Okay. I can see it here.
Really strange. This happened to me last week.
Ah, that's weird. Maybe it's not open.
I think it's a haunt.
It's definitely haunted.
Yeah, it is, because I had it open, I was looking at it, and suddenly something went blip on my screen, and
Maybe-
it's gone up.
Maybe it's because I was looking at it as well. So why don't I get you to open it up again?
Okay, let me close it up.
That maybe is what it is.
No.
Nope. Okay. Do you want me to roll it for you?
Yeah, I might as well.
All right.
And what I'll do is I'll leave the game for something and come back in afterwards.
Okay, so let's roll it first and see what you come up with. 10, so it'd be 15 points of damage. They don't get a save, so Carrion Storm 4 is just obliterated. Boom. The burst of positive energy streaks out from Darsal, and it just kind of disperses the whole swarm.
Didn't know your own strength.
Didn't know his own strength. Alendril backs into the corner, clearly on door duty. Ratatouille.
Area stuff. You need area stuff.
Area or energy? Ratatouille in a duel with the Carrion Storm, knowing that if he doesn't hit, he doesn't kill, but he
And he's in
does.
trouble.
He does kill it. Disperses this. You can see the Carrion Storm near the two horses now, the only one left. Auric passes to Alexis. He knows Alexis is way more concerned about the horses than he is, although he would like to get his mitts on Shadow Mist.
That's 20. So what do I see exactly? There's no way I can get there.
You can see the two horses. You can see them.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for 20 more, but I'm summoning, calling for Sundancer to come towards us.
Okay.
In hopes that the storm will follow.
Okay.
Sundancer has can he do a withdrawal action that won't draw attack of opportunity from a swarm?
The swarms don't have attacks of opportunity, so yep.
He has a speed of 50.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain he can make it to here without even counting it out.
Okay, cool. He definitely can.
I pat him on the head, so you did a good job guarding that cart. Well, you know what? He should do that on his turn. I don't know where.
No, it's okay. He goes on your turn.
Okay.
So Shadow Mist with the kick and misses. Tinder, Rampa, top of the pops.
Actually, Shadow Mist should probably withdraw as well.
Shadow Mist is tied to the card, I believe. Shadow Mist isn't the same kind of magic horse. Shadow Mist is a well-trained war horse, but probably still needs to be hobbled or. So I had him tied to the Darcel's wedding cart.
Game
I
20,
would say technically I had to roll to handle
30,
animal with
35, 40. And a ready action, I'll call the horse back. If it's tied, it doesn't matter. That's sort of thing, double move.
Okay.
Actually, if I run, that's 40.
Yeah, you can.
Medium armor.
Medium armor, you can run 3 times your amount, I think, in a straight line.
That's why you can do that. And I tried to them. My mom was trying to watch them guys and mommy.
3 times.
All right, cool.
Anyway, so this kid.
Sasha.
Right. So just that one left.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, oops, let's this count. 5, 15. Okay. It's not going to reach anything. 15, 5, 15, 5, 15, 5, 15. All right. That's it. We're just moving forward.
All right. So the Carrion Storm, being what it is, senses Sundancer's being what it is and goes for Sundancer. So as it gets to there, it draws an attack of opportunity from Rampa. And it looks like it's going to like fly past you and through you towards Sundancer. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that's a hit, but just hang tight for 1 second. Yes, that's a hit. This should be half damage. 17.
You helicoptered your not a
So that was 9, 6, 15. Yeah, that's good enough.
nice.
So the mighty slash, the
Well, that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. I hoped that it would follow Sundancer and then we could kill it. And it would bring it in range.
yeah, being like undead creatures, they could sense like the positive energy linked to Sundancer. So well done.
Nice thing is, with the last level, I get an extra 3 points damage.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it is undead. So you get that on top of that, but there's more than enough to
I forgot that.
disperse the swarm. And then things grow quiet, and you can see a couple extra ravens in the trees, just kind of looking, but not swarms, just like one individual.
No, they're
bird.
raven lunatics, right?
Yes,
Raven lunatics.
raven lunatics.
So I'm going to come back in here.
Yes,
Come back inside.
Come on back in the house.
We pull the horses into the house.
You can, yeah, if you want.
No, but
As
I
well.
would like to bring it back closer to the house.
Sure,
That's good. Yeah, thanks.
no problem. Park Darcel's cart right up front.
It's a safe neighborhood.
It definitely is.
Now, except for the crows.
Of the
I'm not
undead.
All
And
right.
it's a backseat.
Yeah, I kind of want to bring him inside the house.
Sure,
There
you definitely can.
you go. Stay here.
Let me move Alendril out of the way so he doesn't. Alendril and Auric and Mims. There we go. All right.
I'm gonna get my eldest to bed. I'll be back shortly.
Sure thing. Where to now? Where does the investigation lead?
Well, I was investigating that haunt, but the carrion storm or whatever these three swarms took precedence. So I suspect we've seen two haunts already. Those aren't the only haunts in this house. I bet that more exist.
It's quite possible.
Yeah, that's my gut feeling at least.
Ratatouille did detect undead in the rooms where two of the rooms where the haunts manifested. So maybe that's what he was detecting?
And we didn't see anything in the room with the piano
No.
yet. So maybe it just either it didn't manifest or I don't know. I can't explain that. But we do have other rooms on this ground floor before we start doing stairs. Like we know of one set of stairs, right? The one to the south that
Yeah.
I walked by. Yeah. And
And-
that led downstairs, right?
Upstairs.
Oh, it led up. Okay.
Up. Alendril's got a door right to his south as well. I don't know if you can see that on the map or not. You need to get Alendril and Mims out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
So-
This thing was blocking the Manticore was blocking the view. So I'm gonna tell Sundancer to guard the door.
All right.
Watch our six.
Roger, any
Jack-
tracks by that door?
Yeah.
No track. Well, you guys have all trod through here now, so any tracks now would have to be in pretty much near virgin territory, places
Never mind.
where you haven't walked yet.
What about in this mold? Would there be tracks in that? People would step-
I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
I'm
actually.
asking Rampa because Alexis doesn't know, unless it's an obvious track with a sign pointed at it.
Darcel pulled the carpet away, and the whole mold itself, the area of it is fairly extensive, and it definitely is kind of creepy.
Does anybody have any fire or anything they can throw at it while we stand back? Because you don't want mold.
You wanted fire?
And I acknowledge the mold.
Yeah.
You can try to acknowledge the mold.
There
Boom.
you go. He's a mold expert.
Okay, yeah, this is not a natural occurring mold pattern. There's something definitely occurring with the mold that's caused it to grow in this formation. It's a swirling pattern of dark blue, sickly green, and black mold. It grows in a spiral. You examine it closely.
Don't
And-
examine it closely.
No? Okay. All right.
And make a fort save. I'm gonna bomb it.
Okay, you bomb it.
Boom.
Okay. And it's the acid kind of eats away at the mold. And it does affect it. The mold does. The mold and the wood beneath the mold kind of burns away.
A lot of damage. I don't know. Is it? I'll acknowledge it again. Is it all dead?
Yeah, it seems to be. The pattern's definitely broken up. From
Mold's
the
over, gentlemen.
Is it safe to walk over it, or is it like
yeah,
what kind of
it's
mold?
yeah. You
Was
can.
that mold gonna like make us gag, or what was it gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking Ratatouille with his 33 knowledge check. He probably knows exactly what that thing was gonna do.
With that knowledge check, that mold was maybe influenced beyond nature by something. You don't know what it would be, but it definitely did not grow naturally in that pattern. You've never heard of anything like that. It doesn't seem to be active. Doesn't seem to have any sort of mobility or any way to reach out or anything like that. It does seem fairly inert.
The acid. Is there any mold left, or is it?
Yeah, there's some mold left like around the outside and stuff like that, but there's a big splotch of it where the acids burned it all away.
Does it look like it's still harmful, or just kind of?
It doesn't look like it.
Inert.
It doesn't look like maybe it was ever harmful, or maybe it was.
Sense motive.
Sense motive on the DM. It does seem like just regular, naturally occurring mold that formed itself in a pattern that wasn't naturally occurring. It doesn't seem like yellow mold or green slime or anything like that.
So these two doors on either side of the mold.
Yes.
What do they do?
Rampa walks through the mold and nothing happens. So that the door to the north leads
avoid
to a set of stairs that goes to down. And the door to the south, Alexis makes her way through the mold. Nothing bad happens.
Yeah, I was intentionally trying to avoid stepping in it, but
Okay.
if I have to, I have to.
But nothing lashed out or anything like that, and you can avoid the lion's share of it.
It's more stairs.
More stairs going. That one going up, I believe.
Okay, so we have 2 up and 1 down.
Two up
right?
and one down.
And we have 2 doors in the room. Did we go in here to go up?
Let's
Not
clear the
yet.
ground floor first.
All right. Is this a door?
It is a door, yes. That was the door where the you heard the voice saying Lori.
Oh, I see. Right. We went in there. We didn't go. Right.
Right.
And we'll try it. So that door.
That door there. All right. So this one here is. It's a library. So the library features 2 chairs, one of which lies on its side before a stone fireplace, a scarf. Its reds and golds contrasting with the drab palette of the room is draped over the side of the fallen chair. A book sits face down on the floor between the chairs. A stone bookend, carved to look like a praying angel with butterfly wings, lies on its side in the fireplace itself. Give me a perception check, please, and thank you.
Can you give me the map back? When I left and came back in, it was gone.
Absolutely. There you are.
Thank you.
All right.
There's my one roll for the day. If it's undead, it's perception. That's a 12.
It's a 12? Gotcha. All right. So this one here.
These haunt count as undead, right? So, or not? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, perception is a skill. So a natural 1 doesn't mean auto failure,
Right.
but it's not a good roll, no matter what I do.
These windows that look over the water. Is it a pretty view? Is it something?
Those are the views marred by the stained glass. Like you can't see through the stained glass. This is the stained glass of the 4 different creatures.
Okay. So can I
I believe it was like a rock, a kraken, a sphinx, and I can't remember the 4th one.
rock being like the eagles?
Yeah, not like
A hard place.
not the wrestler.
Yeah. Well, Aldrin might have certain tastes that are unique, and that's okay.
Let's see here. It was
I thought it was between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
a tree ant, a rock, a sphinx, and a kraken.
Is there a known connection of? Is it just like they're fanboys of those creatures, or is there like a reason or symbolism behind that combination of creatures?
Let me give you the old description of the room again. A mahogany table surrounded by chairs in this room. Twin fireplaces loom to the west, while to the east, a stained glass windows obscure what could have been a breathtaking view of the Lost Coast. Each window depicts a monster rising out of the smoke, pouring from a 7-sided box. From north to south are depicted a gnarled tree with an enraged face, an immense hook-beaked bird with the sky blue and gold plumage, a winged centaur-like creature with a lion's lower body and a snarling woman's upper torso, and a deep blue squid-like creature with evil red eyes.
7-sided box. What else do we know that has 7?
Did we actually search the fireplaces?
I don't believe you did.
It's the isn't the talisman 7-sided? What's their the rush
Yes.
the god Lashunta? What's
Lamashtu?
Lamashtu?
Yeah,
There you
her 7-sided wasn't related to. It was 7-sided was the Sihedron, a symbol of the Thessalonian Empire.
Okay. So Thessalonian, not Lashunta.
And let's see who's in the room. All right.
So there's a 7-sided box on each window, and their respective monsters
Yeah,
out of the box.
coming out of the box is a puff of smoke.
Okay.
All right, who's heading in the south room?
Yeah, let's do that.
South room.
Can I perceive through the window room before we enter?
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Sorry, searching this fireplace.
Yes,
Looks
searching
clear.
the fireplace. The fireplace looks clear.
Room looks clear too. I say with great confidence.
All right.
Yeah. And with a natural 1,
Then I'll search this one too.
Sushi scoots in.
I think that's the haunt. It makes you roll 1s in that room.
I think so, yeah. Be careful. Let's see here.
My family around, but I'm trying to get Dad to come and Christina and my sister.
Okay. You've got in that room where Sushi is, there is the library, the 2 chairs, the overturned chair, the little
And a book on the floor, you said.
yeah, a stone bookend carved to look like a praying angel with butterflies' wings, lays on its side in the fireplace. Scarf of red gold, contrasting with drab palette to the room, is draped over the side of the fallen chair. A book sits face down on the floor between the chairs.
Does
What
this scarf look like family heirloom of some kind?
It looks like it might have been important at some point, so I'm going to get you to.
Scan magic. Let's scan magic before anybody touches it.
No magic. This
What I'm
is.
getting at in the Syrian culture, the scarf like shows the lineage of the family.
Yeah, Verisian, definitely. Who
Yeah, yeah.
are you, Verisian?
She was raised by a Visrisian that understands that connection, specifically carries a scarf with that lineage.
Okay,
For her.
so you can give me. You have history or.
I don't have the history skill, but
Okay. What about like
she at least
local?
understands that cultural connection.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a Verisian scarf. 100%. Without a doubt.
Yeah, so it would have the colors of the lineage of probably of the Foxglove lineage, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. I also know Verisian. I am Verisian.
Okay, so and when you get within 5 feet of the scarf, Rampa, it flies at you like as if a vengeance. Tries to assault you.
I don't think that's a normal for
It's not a normal Verisian scarf. So let's see here. It wraps around your throat unerringly. I'm going to get you to make
Does that not provoke?
No. You didn't beat the perception DC. It was DC 20. So you don't get to act in the surprise round.
All right.
So will save of DC 16.
Another won't save. Okay.
And this is against undead, so you get your bonus if the.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so you somehow managed to maintain your mobility while this wraps around your neck. You see a ghostly image of Aldern Foxglove manifest just in front of you, and he's using the scarf.
But I love it because it's just so natural. She's smiling.
He's using the scarf to choke to death somebody. You're going to give me a fortitude save.
The rest of us just see Rampa wrestling with the scarf.
Wrestling with the scarf is right around his neck already. He's moved his hands up to kind of. Okay, and you get a bonus against that too. So is that included?
The bonus is not included.
Okay. Do you get a bonus when it's against undead for your favorite enemy?
No. So if undead is my favorite enemy, so if that's undead, it's a 17.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 15.
Okay. Okay, so you take 7 points of non-lethal damage as you try to get this scarf off your neck. And as you're doing it, you can feel like you are the person that Aldern is choking to death with the scarf, and that you are a Verisian woman. Let's get your initiatives.
Everybody or
Everybody, yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about Auric and Alendra at this moment. So round one, Alexis, you can see this happening, and Yeah. What do you want to do?
Can I aid him in getting the scarf off his neck?
You can try. You think, um, you can try. I don't.
So I guess I'd be engaging in a grapple check.
Yeah, it's like wrapped around its neck, like it's right around there, like unnaturally so. Maybe make a religion check for me.
Okay, I'll do that. If I can find my skills.
Okay,
Wow.
this is definitely a haunt manifestation, and you don't think that the actual physical act of wrestling with the scarf will affect it, but maybe positive energy might.
Well, Darcel goes. Really
Like lay on
soon,
hands.
Yeah, if you were to like reach out with your, you can hear Rampa yell, "Lay on hands."
Does he want healing? I think so.
But if you touch the scarf with some positive energy, that might.
So expensive for me to do it. Okay, I'll try it.
Okay.
So So when I'm channeling energy, it's just enemies that receive the damage. I won't be damaging Rampa,
No.
but I just have the scarf. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
I have to use 2 lay on hands to do channel energy.
Oh, it doesn't necessarily have. You can lay on hands.
Okay, I'll use 1 lay on hands
Yeah.
and touch the scarf.
Yeah. There you go. You can just automatically touch it. You can reach out and, like any part of the scarf
There's
being
nothing to
touched.
target.
Nothing to target. Just roll the damage. All right, and the scarf goes inert, and slumps back down before Rampa takes any more damage. So you
Inert, but it hurt.
It hurt, but it hurt, and you can take it off his neck.
Yeah, untie it, and I want to secure it in case it comes back to life for whatever reason.
You know that the scarf itself is it's like a work of art.
Right.
It was
right.
definitely
I don't wanna burn it.
no, and it's definitely worth something to the Verisian people, and probably to an art dealer or someone like that. Rampa, you in your mind flash to like a raven-haired Verisian woman, as the scarf was like, as Aldern Foxglove was choking the life out of you with the scarf.
Do I look like I was a servant or a daughter, wife, or something?
I don't know. I would say it's probably maybe a wife or a lover, or somebody probably of a similar age to Aldrin, maybe a little younger.
Look at Christmas.
So it could have been the wife. Okay, but not a daughter. Would be the lover or a
Judging by
servant.
Aldrin's age, he probably, his oldest daughter would maybe be a teenager at this point. So definitely not that. And definitely this person, if it was the servant, she was an extremely beautiful servant.
Okay. What about the clothing? What about the clothing?
The scarf is
clothing.
The scarf is
Is
definitely
servant's clothing or
no. It's this, and the scarf itself is like the scarf of like a fairly important Verisian.
Okay, so it's probably the wife.
Probably. I will.
Okay.
Which means Mr. Foxglove is not a nice guy.
Doesn't look like it. And do you tell us that you saw him?
We'll tell you exactly what I saw,
Okay.
including the fact the scarf was trying to scarf me down.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the only thing that's moving in this room, right?
Yes.
What's the book on the floor?
The book on the floor. Let's see here.
Yep.
That's what I was going to look at.
And we have
Let's see here. The book. Let's see. It's a book on Varisian history. Doesn't look like it's especially important or
magical.
specific or magical or anything like that. It's maybe a book that you might have seen around town. There might be various copies of it. It's not like anything that you would see as unique or specific to a certain person. Just generally the Varisian, the history of the Varisian people. Just a
so
general.
to the east. These are windows, right? And to the south, they're doors.
Yes.
And the west.
To the south are windows as well. To the
Oh, sorry,
west,
okay.
yeah. To the east, windows, and to the west is a door.
Where's the bookshelf, real quick?
It's over just to the left of Darsal. Just a bunch of old moldering books.
Okay.
Are there any containers or bags or sacks in this room?
No, but you would have encountered something along somewhere. One of those rooms has
Okay, I want to put the scarf in the sack, tie it tight,
Tie it
and
tightly?
throw it and put it in my bag.
for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Would either of them be able to tell whether or not this is a one-time haunt that's now fixed, or one that's reset?
Most haunts reset every day.
Right, unless you figure out how to
Stop the haunt.
stop them.
And
So
also
we don't know how
now,
to stop this one yet.
yeah, and also now that everybody's kind of milling around in this place and checking stuff out and stuff, you see a splash of dried blood stains the back of the northernmost chair, and the bookend or the angel statue was actually a bookend, and it has dried
Other than
up bits of blood
Yeah.
and stuff on it.
So probably she was hit over the head and then strangled. Open the door.
Open the door. Its cozy-looking drawing room is marred by the unnatural dampness and the thick sheets of mold that cling to the curtains, closed over the southern window.
And then we walk through town. It comes out. They think. No.
Did it the wrong way around.
What's
I had
that?
a mute button,
Oh,
and I
okay.
was muting it when I was talking and unmuting it when I wasn't. So that the wrong way around. So, do we recognize the mold as something that we've seen before? That we
Yeah,
need to kill?
there's a lot of mold that's in this house. It's pervasive, but here it seems even thicker, and it doesn't seem like it's like a dangerous kind of mold, but it does seem like this mold here is an unnatural formation, like the stain. The stain definitely, there was something going on with it, whatever it was.
Okay, this just looked like things have gotten rotten over time.
Yeah, this is just
All
a
right.
super damp, moldy.
All right, I'll step in the room and find out how bad it is.
Okay. It's at the worst on the curtains over the southern window.
There's a chair. Is this a bookshelf?
Yeah, chair and it's like a drawing room. I'm not sure what that is to be exact.
Into what?
Let's see here. Let's call it a mirror. like a standing mirror. Thick layer.
I will open the door here to make sure it goes back to where I think it does.
Sure does.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yep. You see
Horses.
Auric, Aladrill, Mims, and Tinder all huddled together, scared.
It's only mold.
Will do the mildew.
Do a search. They'll do a perception for the room, though.
Okay. As you're doing it, you don't find anything exciting going on, but a quick glimpse into the glass of the window, maybe moving the curtain aside. Briefly, for a flash, you see a dark-haired woman, extremely beautiful, of Varisian heritage, looking back at you. And the instant that you see it, it's gone. So you're not sure whether it's like a manifestation of what happened with the scarf or something else. But it's
the same woman.
It's definitely 100% the same woman. And the face, she just looks distraught. And boom, it's gone.
That thing to the south is only a mirror. It's not a window, right?
To the south is a window. Let's say the other thing is like like a standing mirror.
Okay. But I can't see out the window, right?
Yeah, you can. I opened it. You should be able to see out the
sorry.
window. Yeah,
Okay.
You can definitely see out the window now.
Okay. Just looks out on the grounds. Okay.
Yeah, looks out over the cliffs. Wuthering
So
Heights.
basically, we've looked at everything in the main floor.
Looked at everything in the main floor, and what we'll do is we'll put a pin in it here, and we'll pick it up.
It's 11 o'clock. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know where your children are. Yeah, there you go.
All right, and we'll say the ground floor is covered. There's a couple other things that are going on with the house, but it's a good place to stop it. The flash of the woman's face in the window, almost looking in at you, but then it's gone. Good game, guys.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Have a good
Sorry
night,
I was a
everybody.
little late.
Oh, don't worry about that, Tim. No problem. It's good to hear. Good to hear you.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Definitely.
Yeah, take care, people.
All right.
Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
And
Later.
yeah, we'll see you on Monday, maybe some of you.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
All right.